So, a little update of what's going on in my life right now. Um, Many have discovered that I have a little lack of updates on my pages, my personal life and YouTube. But although I kind of in the shadow, I'm still working on this thing in the back. Um, when I have the time and I want to. So little here and there. Many will consider it a lot of work I'm doing, but yeah, it could go faster if I was on top. But unfortunately, I'm not. A little storytelling time. Back in the early 90s, my dad had a triple bypass operation in his heart, and yeah, he lived pretty long after that, and he died in 2006. But the hard thing back then and the sickness made me kind of see my life in a different way, and I always wanted to live my life and do things I want to do without spending money that I don't have. I don't want to be in debt in the bank or other things. So I worked through it and worked my own salary, if you want, and bought the things I want. And I also had this idea that I wouldn't end up like my dad with heart problems or health problems in general. So I always have been doing a lot of sports, mountain biking, road racing, triathlon, motocross, all kind of stuff to make my body in good shape. And never smoked. Drinking I cannot. I cannot see. I didn't drink. I had my share, but keep myself in good shape and do the things I want and kind of living my dreams, if you want to call it that. And one of them is in the back here. It's probably one of my top dreams in material things. Of course, my family is my most important stuff. So but this is one of my biggies. So in the last 4 or 5 years, I have been struggling with getting out of breath, and it really started showing back in 2021, where I couldn't keep up in the bike races anymore. I kind of lost my breath, and I thought it was all kind of things. So I went to allergy test. Nothing wrong. I got my lungs checked. Nothing wrong. I was to what do you call it? A physical, where you test your body, and nothing wrong. But then in September last year of 2023, one of the last things I had to try was they had to check my heart for if it was okay, and it wasn't. It wasn't okay. I had not one, not two, but 3 things going on with my heart. I always said, like, kind of in fun, because of all my sports, I had a big heart, and I did. My heart is so big that a normal guy would pump around 4.5 liter blood around his system in minute. My heart pumps 9 liter in minute. So that's one thing. The next thing is from my birth, you normally have 3 heart flaps. I think it's called heart flaps. I only got 2 of them. That's not a problem in itself, but it's a problem when one of the to the left is leaking, and it is. I have the hot flap that goes out here, and I will write what it means in the video. It's right about here somewhere, and the blood veins go out and down to the system, and that one is leaking. That's not good. Even though it's a good heart, it's not good. The big problem, as I see it, and doctors see it, is the third problem I have is the vein going out of that side of the heart where the flaps sit is quite big. They actually call it the widowmaker in the terms, because this vein out here is normally around 2.5 centimeters in diameter. It's not more than my finger. Mine is up to 5.7, so it's over the double size of what it is, and it's quite big. And the reason they call it the widowmaker is because they have a tend to be as big as, so the blood vein is kind of thin in the side, and will, if you don't do anything about it, burst. And if it bursts, you will be gone in less than 2 minutes. So it's quite serious. So yeah, when I found that in September, my brain got a lot of things to think about, and ever since then in September I've been in and out of testing and multiple hospitals, and testing, and I'm not done testing yet for the last thing with the big heart. The two other things with the flap and the enlarged vein is gonna be fixed, and I'm going to a meeting in 14 days, less than 14 days, to have a meeting about how and when and how we're gonna do it. Although the operation stuff is got quite advanced, they cannot go up anywhere because of what I have to get done. So it gonna be an open operation. So I'm gonna get cut right about my ribs and opened up and change the heart flap. They talk about a metal one or titanium, and then they have to replace my big enlarged vein. I don't know how they're gonna do that. I'm gonna learn that eventually in the meetings ahead. So that's quite a big operation. It probably isn't if you ask the doctors, because they are professional and do whatever they do, and they are good at it. So I'm not worried about that, kind of. But my biggest concern is, if there be any complications and I'm not gonna wake up again. That's my biggest concern. I don't think it's gonna happen, but you cannot help to think what I'm dead if I don't wake up. I know that, but again, for my family and for all my stuff, and that bothers me a little bit, and have been done something to my brain. So I'm apologizing for people if asking me for anything or doing stuff, asking questions about stuff, and I don't answer because my brain is not working super good right now. So psychology, it's nothing done with the hard thing. It's only me thinking about all the consequences if I'm not waking up again. Should it be the case I'm not waking up again for some reason, don't be what do you call it? Don't think so much about, because my car is gonna be for sale in some point, and I have friends who will help me with that. But again, my family doesn't have to have 5, 4, 6 cars in in the house, so they will be sold if I'm not surviving this. But I surely hope I do. Yeah, they are professionals, as I said before, so they know what they're doing. But should the worst thing happen and I'm not gonna survive, my cars will be for sale, and my friends is gonna help me with that. So please don't contact my family or anything if I don't survive. They will be for sale eventually. So if I'm not surviving, remember that. So just to know, yeah, and yeah, it will be just fine. I'm surely. Now you know it was kind of a thing to get my mind out there, so I don't have to think about answering all people and all the talking in the background. Yeah, this video is not about me being a hotshot and is known for all my work and stuff. It was kind of because all of my friends and family and whatever can see what I'm up to and what I'm thinking about. My family knows, of course, but yeah, just to get my head cleared a little bit. So yeah, and it was, I think it's actually quite of not a coincidence. I've been waiting because today is the 26th of February and it's actually my dad's birthday. He would have been 79 today. He died in 2006. So yeah, it was kind of a good day to do it, I think. So that's why I did it. But here in the background, for those who are curious about the Heppmüller, yeah, on the 1st of March, the next video will be up about this car. It's 1 hour and 20 meters long, and it is really nerdy for those who like nerdy stuff and the process. Furthermore, the next video for the 1st of June is also done. So I'm actually working on the September video right now. So yeah, my camera has been busy, but I'm only been here when I feel like it, and I have been told to do things that makes me happy at the moment. So I'm doing my own stuff, although I have another car I would like to finish, but yeah, my motivation is not there for say it right out. I'm motivated and happy to work on my Heppmüller, my dream car. So that's what I'm doing to get my head around and make me feel better. And then, although my heart is in trouble, I have still permission to go and take a bike ride with lower speed. But yeah, it makes me happy, so I'm doing it all what I can. And knowing all this, you will probably, I won't say think about it, but I could see and hear it myself when I'm editing my video, and you can hear me out of breath. And those who know me, I was a fair good mountain bike rider just in 5-6 years ago. So yeah, it's not because I'm smoking or in bad shape. It's only because I can't breathe properly because of the heart. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting if I'm gonna get back to, let's just say 85% when all this is done. But you probably won't notice me being out, because the flow of the videos is still gonna come, and I'm gonna post them eventually anyway, so they are made. So I'm kind of I'm ahead of time. If I should go to surgery, when I go to surgery and will be out for a couple of months, you wouldn't even notice, because I'm already quite ahead of my videos. So yeah, that's gonna be fine. So yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna get through this, but yeah, it's a lot of to take in, and like that shouldn't be enough. I have two of my friends, one from cycling and one from the VVW Volkswagen community, is battling cancers, both of them, and they are not in the greatest shape either of them. So yeah, life is tough. Take my advice, live every day like it's the last one, and do what makes you happy, and yeah, don't think too much about the future and to save up to anything, retirement. Live your life every day like it was the last one. See ya.